What you're about to hear is a tale of deceit, of lies, of manipulation, and of grooming from one of the world's most beloved characters. Colleen Ballinger, better known for her portrayal of the hilariously funny character Miranda Sings, has been the heart of every young person's life and their inspiration for over a decade now. However, you are about to hear how Colleen sent her underwear to a child, how she sent inappropriate text messages to a child, talked inappropriately in a group chat full of children, and groomed them to become their employees to work for free, and manipulated other people to destroy this child. All in a day's work. Hey, Colleen? So let's start from the start, shall we? Recently there's been a video that's come out by a YouTuber with 200,000 subs called Adam McIntyre, and he has this incredible story to tell. In fact, it's not the first time he's told it. 3 years ago, he brought out a video exposing Colleen Ballinger for all the misdemeanors and the actual person this person actually is, which may come as a shock to certain fans because she has a lot of fans and a lot of support. So much so that Adam's original video got so much hate because it was not believed. He was seen to be jealous or vindictive or something. But some of the things that he came out with are absolutely insane, and they've since been vindicated, and it seems like he was telling the truth all along. So let's go through what exactly Colleen's role was in Adam's upbringing. So Adam was like a super fan, right? We all know what type of person that is. Just a kid who likes to create fan pages, talk in group chats and stuff like that about their favourite YouTuber or celebrity or whatever, right? But 13 years of age, Adam met Colleen in a group chat, not in real life, and they got to talking, so much so that Colleen would confide in her or unload her marriage woes onto this 13-year-old child, which is, in any sense, is a very, very weird thing to do.
This slowly turned into me getting private details about her divorce and what was happening with the relationship with her ex-husband. Around this time, though, was whenever my parents started getting a little bit more cautious and were wondering why a 30-year-old was talking to, at this time, a 13-year-old about her divorce.
Now, Colleen would use her stardom to have Adam do her dirty work for her. He would go to gossip sites to feed back information about what they were talking about her on those sites.
And in 2016 to 2018, I was always asked to follow along gossip sites. Now, the gossip sites were talking about her ex-husband and her relationship and the divorce. And I was very much so made to follow along with that and then feed back that information and what they were talking about. Now, me doing this, it led to my name getting thrown into the mix in these gossip sites, and Adam, the character, the person, whatever you want to call it, started getting really attacked on these sites too.
Imagine that, as a 13 to 15-year-old, actually getting hate on a gossip site because you're associated with what is only, we can only call a psychopath, basically. And then it gets even crazier, and this is... In
2016, Colleen and Corey were doing a live stream and they stumbled across my Twitter account. They found my tweets really funny, and this was the day before we officially started really talking. They found my Twitter so funny that they said they needed to send me bra and panties that Corey was wearing during the live stream.
Ew! That outfit! Screaming homeschooled Christian university realness.
Adam, Cookie Ballinger said, "Hi, you are such a fashion icon," and tweeted the ugliest picture of me. This is honestly the worst outfit. He's so rude. What made you order these ugly clothes?
Adam!
Those clothes are nasty. He's so rude. Oh my god, he's so sassy. Your Twitter account is making me laugh so much. Oh my god, that makes me laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Adam, do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, Adam, let me know what you want. He's in Ireland. Hi, Adam. I love you. Okay. I'm sending him something. Okay, maybe he'll want the panties. Although then his parents will be like, "You're not allowed to watch who is sending you panties."
He'd be
like, "Mom, don't worry. I watched a boy wear them online first."
So this is when he was 13 or 14 years of age, and both of these people were 30 plus, and she was sending her underwear to a 13-year-old, and that is just, under any context, that is just disgusting. It's wrong, and it's kind of like the grooming of all groomings, because, you know, I'll leave everything to your imagination, but I can't imagine a situation where this is okay. Can you? No? As you can see, he did receive them in the mail. He still has them now. Apparently his mum took them off him as soon as they arrived, which is, you know, the right thing to do, obviously. And yeah, there you go. I can't really explain to you just how wrong that actually is. And yeah.
So since 2017, Colleen had been coming to me for video ideas, tweet ideas, Instagram ideas, anything for the Miranda Sings character, but also some for herself too. It was mainly focusing on helping her in the Miranda account from 2017 on, but there was a little part of helping her own channel out with ideas as well in 2017 to 2018. So I just helped give ideas.
And in true grooming style, Colleen proceeded to promise Adam things such as he was going to become the social media expert and run the social media team for her.
So what I had to do was tweet, respond to fans, talk to fans, basically just get hype about Miranda again. So I spent my entire day and night talking to fans on the Miranda Sings account in group chats. I had long conversations just talking to people on there, talking to fans, tweeting them.
And then he apparently made an ill-advised or ill-judged joke, and it backfired. It got a lot of backlash, and Colleen came under a lot of fire from her fans, and she passed that fire on to Adam, who at the time was just about 17 years of age, and she put all the blame onto him, like serious amount of blame, to the point where he was in tears most days, and she would come back to him constantly and tell him how bad he's made her career now, and how bad she is doing, and how bad he has made it for her, and putting a lot of guilt trip on him, even though he was the child in all this, and he was the one that was cut up about it all, and yet not 1 ounce of sympathy or support came his way from her, the adult.
The next morning and day were really rough for me. I just want to say thanks to my friends and my parents and my family, because that was a rough day. It was such a bad day. I saw someone I called a best friend turn her back on me, and that really hurts. So at 6:05 p.m. on the 27th of March, she sent me a message saying, "I'm getting an overwhelming amount of hate for the coming out stuff. I don't know what to do. It's like every other tweet I'm getting right now on my Colleen Twitter. I haven't even looked at the Miranda, yet I'm scared to." So 10 minutes later, it turned into her saying how she apologised to one person, And she said, "The thing is, I agree with them. Queerbaiting is not a joke. I'm super sad I've upset so many people. I'm telling you, girl, I'm super sensitive, like near tears." Again, trying to guilt me and make me feel really bad for something that she had already approved and found funny. And she didn't see any problems with it. I'm gonna be really honest for a second. I spent that entire day just crying in bed and texting my friends, and my mum and dad were just comforting me the entire day. I was a mess that day. I was completely radio silent on everything. Ask any of my friends from that day. It was such a horrible day. Like, it was so awful. I didn't even get a message from Colleen asking how I was. It was just guilt-tripping me that I had done all this to her, almost as if I had planned it or something. So she continued to talk about it. She said, "It's all anyone is talking about. I'm really upset. I would never post something like that, and now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really upset."
The level of disgust I have for Colleen Ballinger right now is just off the charts. You know, because that is just not okay to treat anybody like that, but certainly not to a child. And there just didn't seem to be any boundaries. As we'll look here right now, this was a group chat which involved Colleen, and some of the things that she was saying to him, this chat was full of children, and she has directed these 2 points at Adam. Are you a virgin? Now, I believe he was 15 at the time. Never okay. And what's your favourite position? Asking a 15-year-old that, she was like 30, maybe 31 at the time. And it's just like, how can you justify saying those things to a child? I mean, when we talk about grooming and things like that, we usually think of like men grooming little girls, but this is the same thing. It's a woman, and people don't get it. So when this all comes out about Colleen, people are like, no, that can't be right. Colleen's a nice person. She makes lovely videos and happy videos. But no, this actually did happen. So one of the other things that Colleen would do to Adam is promise her things. This is the grooming again. She would promise him things like promising to fly him out to America to meet him and to meet all the other fans out there, and he was really excited about that. That was supposed to be a thing, and it just didn't happen. He was let down. It sounds like she just dangled him for so many years, getting what she wanted out of him, and then dropped him because, well, he wasn't useful anymore. But that video, which I remember I mentioned that it didn't gain the traction that he'd hoped, because it was like nobody believed him, right? And one of the reasons why nobody believed him was because Colleen, behind the scenes, was grooming other fans to do videos on him, manipulating them to do videos on him to discredit him, basically. So people thought that he was crazy and that he was lying, basically. And one of the people that did a video on him was this girl here, and she's recently come out and told her side of things and explained why she did it. She's apologized, said she was wrong, and she said this.
And I saw that and I was like, oh my God, he was lying. Y'all, I was trying to get her to tell me stuff. I wanted her to like me. Okay, I didn't actually know if he was lying or not. I didn't care. I wanted her to notice me. I'm just being honest. I was mentally ill, and a person that I idolized was messaging me.
It's important to note that she was about 20 at the time this manipulation happened. So not entirely a child, but she was still vulnerable and manipulated by somebody who she looked up to. So another person in this whole thing was a guy called DeSoto, and he's the one that was in the video earlier with the underwear, and he was Colleen's friend, and he was part of this whole manipulation thing as well. He said this to that girl. I don't understand why people believe a 17-year-old who tweeted naked edits of Colleen and homophobic slurs, and then it says pics of the birthday card which he's posted. It's unbelievable that he's DMing this girl crap about Adam, who is 17, just turned 17, and that was his birthday card from a 60, mocking a 16-year-old and trying to manipulate somebody to hate on a 17-year-old child. And he's like 35 or something like that, right? It's unbelievable. And it gets worse as well, because this guy, he's in group chats as well with fans, and this was one of them. The aptly named Corey's Clit group chat, and he posts a picture, a link for that sort of site, to this chat full of children, as demonstrated here. One comments, "I'm almost 18," which suggests that they are not quite 18, therefore still a child, not old enough to view such content. And it wouldn't surprise me if there was a lot of other children, possibly much younger than that, in the group chat as well. So I'm thinking that this person has no morals. Both of them are as bad as each other, but Colleen has made millions upon millions upon millions of pounds or dollars off the back of these fans, which she clearly couldn't give two F's about, right? She uses them to do whatever she wants for as little as she can get away with, and then just dumps them and manipulates the next person to manipulate the people that she's fallen out with. It is ridiculous, and she's made a fortune off of this, and still people to this day fawn over her and watch her and idolize her, and it's just a load of shit, really. And if this is what she's up to, this is what she feels is acceptable in society, for her to, as a 30-year-old woman, to send a 13-year-old underwear in the mail, that is ridiculous, and something that needs to be said and needs to be done about it. So I don't know if my voice is going to carry far and wide, but I know other people are talking about it, and I hope that my little bit of input has spread it a little bit further. So if you have heard of Colleen Ballinger or Miranda Sings, please stop watching them. And if you know anybody that watches them, tell them and get them to stop, because this person does not deserve a platform. This is worse than you know who, and you know it. You need this to be talked about and for her to be deplatformed. Until next time, please let me know if you have indeed understood what I'm talking about. Sometimes I tend to ramble on a little bit, but let me know in the comments below what you think of this situation. Have you heard of it before? Have you heard of her before? Have you watched her? Are you a fan? Did you used to watch her? Give me a massive thumbs up as well if you've at least appreciated the effort that I've put into this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, have a lovely day. It's hot out there. Go and get your bikini. No, don't do that. Sorry. Not. Until next time, have a lovely day. Bye bye.